Okay, we are all about cardstock and twine right now. If you have ordered any of my handmade card kits, you will find that some of my cards have these cute little twine bows on the front, and some of my cards, the twine might be wrapped around a couple of times to end off with that bow. Not all of my cards, but some of them do have this on them. And I've had enough people reach out asking for help on how to create these bows. So I thought, okay, let's get a tutorial together to help everybody out. So grab your cardstock, grab your twine, come on back, and we'll get started. Okay, to start, we're going to put together the standalone bow. So grab your twine that came in your kit. And with your thumb and index finger, you're going to pinch either side, making sure you have the same amount of tail on the left and the right hand side. So then you're going to take your middle finger and you're going to push down until it meets up with your thumb. And with your thumbs and middle finger, just grip the bottom of that loop as you pull out your index fingers, and you should have 2 loops staring in front of you. Then you're going to take those loops and you're going to cross them over, and with your right finger push that right loop back, down, and through that middle circle at the bottom, and pull both of those loops on the right and left side to create your knot. And there's your bow. So you can take your tails and you can adjust the size of your loops if you want a bigger bow, if you want a smaller bow, it's up to you. But there's your bow. So let's demonstrate that one more time. So with your index finger and your thumbs, grip each side, making sure you've got the same amount of tail on the left and right hand side. With your middle finger, push down until it meets up with your thumb. And with your middle fingers and thumbs, grip the bottom of those loops as you pull out your index fingers. And again, you should be staring at 2 loops. Cross them over with each other. And with your right finger, push the right loop back, down, and through that middle hole, the bottom. And then pull those loops to create your knot from there. Now, take some time, practice this. It does take a few attempts to get used to how to do it, but take all the time you need, and before you know it, you'll be a pro. Okay, so that's the standalone bow. Now we're going to put the twine on the front of the card, but we're going to wrap it around a couple of times. So I'm going to demonstrate that. So take your card piece, lay it on its side, then grab your twine and just lay it across the top of that card piece. And make sure you have about, I would say, 3 to 4 inches of tail just hanging off the bottom there. Now with your thumb and your index finger on your left hand, just hold the twine and secure it to the front of the card stock to keep it in place as we wrap it around. So with your right hand, grab the top of the twine and wrap it around the back once, and then up to the front, and then wrap it around a second time around the back and back over the front. Then just lay your cardstock piece down, and now we're going to create the bow. And just kind of pay attention to where that bow is placed. Sometimes it's on the left, sometimes it's on the right. It just depends on the card design. We're going to just keep it to the left for the sake of this video. So to tie the bow, it's like tying a shoelace. So we're going to take the left piece of twine and we're just going to wrap it under the right to create that join in the middle there. And I'm going to secure it with my index finger. Then with the right side, with my right hand, I'm going to create my knot. So I'm going to take the left piece of twine, loop it under the right there, and then I'm going to pull the 2 ends to create the knot. Again, just like tying a shoelace. So I'm going to pull it until it's tight. And there we've got our knot. So take a moment and just make sure that the twine is where you want it to be. If it's down more on that card front. And then just simply create your bow, again, just like tying a shoelace. Okay. And then again, from here, you can sit and adjust this. You can make your bow bigger, you can make it smaller, and then just cut off your tails at the end when you've got that all set up. So I really hope that this video helped with the bow process. Again, just practice it over and over, and then in no time, you'll be making bows like a pro. So I really hope this video helped. If you have any questions, if you need any help, please don't hesitate to reach out. And as always, thank you so much for watching.